Getting your first client is the hardest part of copywriting. If I lost all of my clients right now and had no case studies, no portfolio, no clients or contacts, these are the exact steps that I would use to get back to where I am now in the shortest time possible. And the funny thing is, the steps are actually quite simple. And if you stay till the end, I'll tell you exactly what you need to learn in order to pretty much guarantee that you'll get clients. Most copywriting gurus would tell you that the first thing you need to do is get good at copywriting, but that's not true. Because clients don't care about how good you are at copywriting. They care about the impact that you can have on their business. So the first thing you need to understand is how an online business works. So if my mind was wiped clean of all copywriting and online business information that I have, the first thing I would do is learn about the awareness funnel. I would also learn about the sales funnel and the business model that I'm going to help with my copywriting services in the future. The awareness funnel I mentioned in my copywriting research video, so I'm not going to repeat it here, but you need to understand the process of taking someone from being aware of the fact they have a problem to finding a solution and then positioning your client's offer as the best product for them. As for sales funnels, they're basically the process that someone goes through from their first interaction with an online business to the sales page. You need to know how to write copy for top of funnel content like YouTube scripts, middle of funnel copy like opt-in pages and emails, and then bottom of funnel copy like a sales page or VSL script. Once you've got the awareness funnel and sales funnel under your belt, you need to learn about the business model of the clients you want to work with. I recommend working with education businesses, which are people that sell courses, mentorships, and coaching programs. But even within the education business space, there are different things that you need to learn. For example, the way you would help a school community is very different to how you'd help someone with a self-hosted course. And if you don't know what a self-hosted course is, then that could be a starting point for your research. The best way to understand your client's business model in more detail is to watch YouTube videos targeting your client. For example, I as a copywriter help course creators, so I invested in a course on course creation, and now I have a really good understanding of the business model and can have a much bigger impact on my clients' businesses. Now, whilst I would recommend you stick to education businesses, there are some copywriters that have had success in the software as a service and e-commerce niches. So it's up to you what business model / niche you pick, but just make sure you understand it well by consuming content geared towards your target clients. Now that you know about the awareness funnel and understand your dream client's business, you now need to learn the two skills that you're going to use to make money with, and that's copywriting and client acquisition. You can learn the skill of copywriting off YouTube, but you don't need to watch loads of videos for weeks on end though. You just need to watch 1 or 2 videos on the following topics. The first one is sales funnels, the awareness funnel, how to do copywriting research, how to write YouTube scripts, how to write ads, sales pages, how to write emails, and then a little bit of funnel design and CRO, which stands for conversion rate optimization. Most people that call themselves copywriters have no idea what they're doing. So if you do that first stage alone, you'll know more than 95% of copywriters. Now that you know what to do, you need to practice. And you start practicing by rewriting copy. You want to rewrite about 3 sales pages and 20 to 30 emails. And once you've done that, you need to write 10 emails for an imaginary product, and then 10 emails for a real product. The reason you write for an imaginary product first is because you're not constrained to what you can mention in your copy. So it's much easier for beginners. But then you have to practice writing for a real offer, because that's what you'll be doing when you get a client. That brings me on to client acquisition. You don't get clients by spamming outreach messages all day. You get clients by being deliberate and systematic with your outreach. The way 10k a month copywriters get their clients is like this. They find something in their client's online business that's either costing them money or not making them as much money as it could be, and then show them how they could solve the problem and how they're the best person for the job. So here's a very rough example of how I would do that. So, hello name, I went to your opt-in page and noticed some things that could be hurting your opt-in rate. Namely, the amount of text on the opt-in page, lack of clarity for what the subscriber is going to get, there's no lead magnet, the design of the opt-in form is too busy, the most high converting opt-in pages have only one button, the subscribe button. And then I mentioned other people that use that. Of course, it's your business and you can do what you want, but if you want, I can make a quick Loom video outlining an opt-in page with new copy and a new design for you that you can test to see if it works better than your current one. Thanks, and then you sign off. And there's also a link here to 3 opt-in pages I've written for others. So you can see from that message, it's a lot more likely to get a response than simply asking, are you doing anything with email right now, or using the bait and switch or similar outreach tactics. And the best thing about client acquisition is that most copywriters aren't very good at it. I'm telling you now, most people think that copywriting is saturated, but it's really not. The bar is very low, and it's never been easier to stand out from the crowd and get high-paying clients. That brings me to the end of this video. As you can see, it's actually very easy to get copywriting clients and start your career from zero. There are some people that get their first paying client in as little as 2 weeks or maybe less. If you focus on everything that I've mentioned in this video, I believe that you'll be on the right track to making a strong start to your copywriting career. I've just shared a lot of my experience with you in this video, but there's still a lot more that goes into becoming a full-time copywriter. You need to learn the principles of persuasion and influence, the process of writing copy, how to structure your writing, find prospects, get their attention with outreach, follow up until you get a response, then close prospects on sales calls. And after that, you need to be able to deliver the work to the clients and get paid. I've mentioned this before, but I've looked back at my freelancing career and put together a guide for people looking for a direct route to becoming a copywriter. The guide covers everything that you need to know to add to your current income with freelance copywriting, and maybe even become a full-time freelance copywriter if that's what you want to do. And in the guide, I don't just stop after teaching you the very basics about marketing, copywriting, sales, and the other practical skills that copywriters need. I also give you the in-depth details from my personal experience so that you can turn the theory into real skill and get to a level where writing high-converting copy and getting clients is second nature. There aren't many differences between a novice copywriter making no money and a full-time copywriter making thousands. The purpose of the guide is to help you make the small tweaks needed in the fastest time possible and skip the time-wasting mistakes that most copywriters will fall into. And to do that, you'll get access to teaching material that I've written and compiled myself. This includes modules on pretty much every subject matter that you need to know in order to start making money with copywriting. And if you sign up with the link in the description, you'll get immediate access to everything that's currently in the course and access to whatever else I add in the future at no extra cost. Like I said, I share a lot from my experience on this channel, but if you want to get lifetime access to a structured copywriting guide that gives you all the knowledge you need and guides you on how to develop your skills, then you're welcome to enroll and level up your copywriting. The link to do so is in the description below. But other than that, thank you for watching, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.